the prospects for peace would henceforth decrease through the factious ambition of Wallenstein. The more wildly he dreamed, the less Ferdinand deemed he was worth. One disastrous campaign and an army from Spain would be in effect his death warrant signed. For Spain saw in Germany the key to imperial rebirth. So Olivares' intent was to see money spent on levying soldiers and ordering them to raise Alsace's sieges and thence force a Swedish retreat. An army was sent with the Cardinal Infant to join with young Ferdinand at Nordlingen, reaping prestige and profit from the League's catastrophic defeat. So though Ferdinand intended with the edict suspended peace based on land and doctrine as in 27, suggesting as well they combined to expel foreign force, while this could not convince the Calvinist prince, to whom Ferdinand still denied recognition, issues wider than German would for 5 years determine its course. So Germany was a battleground where many were to die, cut down by 4 apocalyptic horsemen riding by. Famine, war and pestilence, the beasts of destruction roared, against which 'twas said the best defense was sleeping in the Lord. For to Richelieu it sounded like France being surrounded, and this realization soon drove him hard, regardless of cost, to see both Spain and Austria retreat. As Spain's roads were attacked, the League and Dutch backed terms signed with Parma, Mantuan and Savoyard. Hopes of peace were to vanish as Trier fell to Spanish deceit. The Spaniards neared Paris till Bernard foiled Gallas, and new taxes gave Richelieu strength in hand, when Spain's three-pronged plan to attack France began to rebound. At Rheinfeld and Bernard had Savelli cornered, the Dutch had meanwhile regained Genk and Schanz. They then recaptured Breda, while Swedes on the Oder gained ground. But Bernard seized Breisach, the key to Alsace, and to Richelieu's chagrin had no plan to go till to much French relief would by premature death be compelled. Spain lost to chunks of Brazil and was sunk by Dutch skill, losing fleets at the Downs and Pernambuco, finding war unsupportable when Catalans then Portugal rebelled. Yet Germany would remain at war while Prague was unrevised, with Ferdinand sticking to 27 and Calvinists still denied. What Frederick William wanted most was Brandenburg to gain, while Sweden fought for cash and coast and France, Alsace-Lorraine. French Swedes Frederick William, Charles Louis and Amelia turned down Prague unaltered by Ferdinand, to whose deep unease Frederick William made peace with the Swedes. At Leipzig, Kill Fortune, Dog Leopold against Torstenson, Spain offered Don John the Netherlands. At Rocrarangion's route to the Tercios exposed Habsburg knees. But the Emperor again still looked to contain the ambitions of Spain, French and Protestants, where the satisfied glances the crisis in France neared the boil. At the Franco-Dutch rift and the need for more thrift-making, Mazarin increasingly hesitant. At the Baltic, where Denmark and Sweden disputed the spoil. Though Bavaria strengthened would mean the war lengthened, as Tuttlingen boosted the Emperor. Aschersleben and Yankoff left barely one rank of defence. And though Habsburg betrothals and the Netherlands to Leopold, with Dutch fears of France led again to war, they reached peace from exhaustion after Zusma's house and lamps. For the empire was a vortex that sucked all Europe in, unravelably complex and doomed to spin and spin, where disunity and position exploded strong defense, and military tradition was bred in every prince, where a soldier's life was fighting for whatever he could get. The self-perpetuating bellum say ipsi alet, where time did not diminish the arguments that raged, nor would Westphalia finish the war that Solmes presaged, when faction or finances determined what was sent, and changing circumstances could foil expressed intent, till at Osnabrück and Munster they began to count the cost in terms of power, wealth and land, and those